Hello everyone, this is Yasin. Today we are going to have a short walk along the Theodosian walls. I will show you the first 6 towers and the first gate. The Theodosian walls were built in the 5th century by Emperor Theodosius II and named after him. They have been restored many times. That's why you can see inscriptions from different emperors. And we will start with the first tower, which has an inscription. In the inscription, it says, "Tower of Basil and Constantine, faithful emperors in Christ, pious kings of the Romans." So the emperors mentioned in the inscription are Basil II and Constantine VIII. And there is a small gate on the left side of the tower. It's the first military gate, which is also known as the Gate of Christ. The reason why it was named Christ is a monogram, which is in the keystone of the gate. The monogram includes 2 Greek letters, He and Rho, X and P, and these are the first 2 letters of Christ in Greek. And it is also known as Christogram, monogram of Christ. And there is one more marble slab. There is one more monogram in a marble slab. It reads Jesus Christos Nika, which means Jesus Christ is victorious. Before we continue our tour, I will also show you something from this park, which is in front of the walls. This park is always quite empty, very peaceful, and there are specific flowers in some seasons. Now it's the tulip season in Istanbul. It's funny that a lot of people think tulips are from the Netherlands, but that's not true. European ambassadors or Europeans took the first tulip bulbs from Istanbul to Europe in the 16th century. Okay, we can continue now. You can see Tower 2 in front of me, and it was heavily restored. When you have a walk along the walls, you can see some restored sections, and some of them are not very successful. They look like Disneyland, unfortunately. We are going to Tower 4 because it has an inscription like the first one. And you will see some beautiful, colorful tulips on the way. The Theodosian walls are so famous because they are one of the most impressive defense systems in the world. The walls have 3 levels: inner wall, outer wall, and the moat. When anybody attacked the city, first they had to cross the moat while being fired upon from towers, then the outer wall and the inner wall. That's why this city was protected by the walls for many years. And more tulips. Some people are afraid of coming to see the walls, but this section is quite safe. There are just some stray dogs, but I have never seen that they attack someone. I mean, the stray dogs in this park are kind of nice, but I cannot say the same thing for some others. Anyway, this is Tower 4, and the inscription was made during the reign of Romanos II or Romanos III after an earthquake, which heavily damaged this tower. First, let me find a good spot, then I will explain the inscription. Okay, the inscription reads, Romanos, the great emperor of all the Romans, the most great, erected this tower new from the foundations. Now you can see two levels of the Theodosian walls, inner and outer walls. And the ground level is quite high now. It was not like this. You can see some arches at the bottom. Now we are going to see Tower 5 and 6. They don't have any inscriptions, but I also want to share them with you because they're not in good condition, as you can see. So if you want to come here, it's near Yedikule, and after the walls you can also visit Yedikule Fortress, which is a very, very important historical monument of Istanbul. I shared some videos about Yedikule Fortress. You can check them out on my YouTube channel. And now you will see a sign for the fortress, Yedikule Hisarı. That's how we say Yedikule Fortress in Turkish. Okay. All right, this is Tower 6. It has got big cracks. Seems like it will collapse after an earthquake.
Vabbè, è come sei duro.
As you can see, this part of the walls is lost. It was destroyed for a railway construction. Also Tower 7. Also Tower 7 is lost. It was destroyed for the same reason. Thank you guys for watching the video. See you next time.